Hey, welcome back everybody to the Black Sheep Requiem. I'm Mike. Nice to have you all back. It's been 3-4 weeks since I made a video. Been busy with a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. I'm in some other kind of projects going on. Like I said in my last video, I got a lot of cool things up and coming for this channel. Lots of really cool stuff. We got about 4 videos that are kind of in the process of being done right now. So that's pretty cool. But in the meantime, I've had a few people ask me, if I was going to record a video or if I got videos coming out soon and stuff, especially you metal miners. So I thought, what the hell, I'll do a quick vinyl update just for the hell of it, for old time's sake, to kind of add another video till my other stuff's ready to go. So here we go. First thing I got for you guys today is this, and this is a 10-inch, and this is from Darkened Into the Blackness, and this came out on Chaos Records in 2019. Some fantastic old school death metal with some veterans of the death metal scene, including Hippa from Excruciate, Darrow from Finderbrunn, and Andy Well from Bolt Thrower and Memoriam fame. So there's 4 songs on this 10-inch. Their range is about 15 total minutes. It's just really mature songwriting on this, which you would expect from these veterans. And it's just a solid record. If you enjoy old school death metal, this is perfect shit. So check it out, Darkened. And we're going to keep things kind of going the same. I got another 10-inch, and this is Noxium, and this is Expanse of the Hellish Black Mire. And this came out 2020 on Rotted Life. What's really cool I like about these guys, they have lots of really cool time signatures going on, like real murky riffs, and just death metal darkness. Very cool stuff. I like how they're going at it for sure. Noxus is from Cleveland, Ohio. They do a hell of a job molding kind of, the old school death metal with the newer death metal that's popular at the moment. A real good blend. I hear a lot of like death in this, convulse, and even splashes of like cynic, to be honest. So it's kind of cool. Their song structures are very unique, I think. Got some nasty growls for the vocals, pile driving guitar work, and then some speedy as shit drumming on this thing. A definite band to look out for in the future. But yeah, check it out. All right. Now we have Wolf King, and this is The Path of Wrath. And Wolf King, let me see here, they hail from San Francisco, and I think this has some colored vinyl if I remember right, and it does, kind of a black white, kind of a cool little thing there, so check that out. Inner liners have all the songs, all that kind of stuff on it, so pretty cool. But yeah, Wolf King, like I said, is from San Francisco Bay Area. His stuff is right up my alley, because a lot of you already know I'm kind of all over the place. I love hardcore, I love punk, I love extreme metal, death metal, black metal. I love anything extreme, to be honest. So this is their second full-length LP. It's got a touch of everything on this. There's a touch of doom, there's a touch of hardcore, black metal, death metal. I mean, it's just a slab of fury, to be honest. I love this fucking album. It's some massive doom-laden riffs on this thing. The drum blasts, that'll take the listener to a musical journey, in a various extreme, extreme music. It's just like some really fantastic high screams, you know, really blackened high screams. And then what I like about it, it has a lot of like guttural backing vocals for this as well. Overall, this is a fucking killer record, top notch for sure. But yeah, check it out, Wolf King. And oh, I didn't say too, this is on Prosthetic Records. So. And the next record I have is this. And this is Nightfall, At Night We Pray. This came out in 2021 this year on Season of the Mist. First of all, what I like to say about this is the cool packaging. As you can see by the kind of the blue hints and stuff, very cool gatefold lyrics and stuff. And then what I really like, well, you know, some bands are doing these days, really cool inner sleeve, some more stuff on there. But when there is colored vinyl, I really do appreciate it when the colored vinyl has kind of the same color themed as the record itself. I really like that touch that bands are doing now once in a while. So I just think it's kind of cool, adds a touch. If you're going to do colored, it might as well have something associated with the record. So, but yeah, Nightfall, it's been 13 long years since we've seen anything from Nightfall. I know the singer was battling depression for many years, and a lot of this record kind of highlights, you know, different mental illness and things like that off and on. So, but this is, you know, it was well worth the wait for these Greek veterans. That's for sure. It's just Greek Blackened Death. It's very brutal, very catchy record. You know, it has some real cool, like, thrashy tempos to this. And then has some, like, really slower, cool, doomy riffs as well. So, the vocals on this are raging and, like, deeply passionate. It's a very strong record. It's just great to have them making music again, to be honest. It's just a real solid album, but yeah, check it out. Alright, now to kind of change pace a little bit, we have Hellshock, and this is Ghosts of the Past. And this came out on Blackwater Records. And what this record is Hellshock's first recordings from 2001 that were originally released as like a limited cassette format as a demo from them. It's like raw, dark, metallic crust from Portland. It's probably my favorite material by them, to be honest. It's just real ultra raw. Every song is just a stench core fucking ridden gem. Just fucking killer shit. But yeah, if you're into that, like that fucking dark metallic kind of crust, this is your band. So check it out, Hellshock. Alright, now I got a classic here. And this is Holy Terror. And this is Mind Wars. This is a reissue. Came out in 2017 on Back in Black. Just killer record. Really cool. As always, Back in Black does some really cool packaging. Nice gatefold here. So, but I've always had the OG copy of this from '88 on cassette. And I've always wanted to get around and get in the record, and I haven't over the years, and I've seen this, so I thought better pick it up. So it's just, you know, really killer thrash, got a lot of heaviness, aggression, you know, like a real roughness and even some gloominess to this record, and some beautiful guitar solos. If you like thrash and you love guitar, fucking banger of a record, man. Banger of a record. Has some fantastic clean singing. Just a hint of like growl to it, like right kind of at the top of some of the singing. It's kind of very unique sounding. I mean, what else can be said about this record? If you're into thrash, old school thrash, you already know about this. It's an absolute classic. And still one of the fucking coolest band logos ever, man. I love that fucking logo. It's so fucking cool. Look at that fucking thing. Nice. Alright. Alright, now we got a band called Deathraid. And this is All Life Ends. And this is also on Blackwater Records. And this is Deathraid's second record, full length. They're from Seattle. They're ex-members of Disrupt, State of Fear, and Consume members. Very hammering, like D-beat, you know, like kind of like classic 90s D-beat crust, I would say. And these guys fucking kill on stage when shit opens up. And if these guys ever come around live to your area, fucking go see them. If you like extreme music, it doesn't matter, punk, metal, whatever, go see these guys because they fucking rip. And this album rips. So check it out. Deathraids. Oh, and by the way, I love their fucking inner label too. That's fucking cool too. Deathraid. But yeah. Alright. Now, this next record is kind of a bittersweet record for me in a way. This is Deeds of Flesh, Nucleus, from 2020. I mean, look at that artwork on that thing. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. And beautiful gatefold on this too. And also has kind of like what I described before on the Nightfall record. Really cool color variant that kind of goes with the whole theme and the cover of the artwork. It's really cool, marble-ish looking, kind of a teal. But yeah, you know, this is kind of a bittersweet record for me, you know, because of you know, the tragic passing of vocalist and guitarist and Unique Leader Records founder Eric Lindmark. But you know what? This record has some incredible, you know, guest vocalists on this. It has, which, you know, it kind of really surprised me because I didn't know how they were going to do this. Corpse Grinder's on here singing. Luke from Gorgots is on here. Frank from Suffocation, and just to name a kind of a few. But you know, all the vocalists really did a good job. The songs I thought all ran together really nice. Just good shit. You know, it's like, as you know, with always with Deeds of Flesh, you kind of get some real cool, you know, kind of twisted soundscapes. You know, kind of those whirlwind riffs. It's just a fitting tribute to the fallen brother, you know. So yeah, good killer record. They did a great job, and I'm really impressed with it. So yeah, Deeds of Flesh, Nucleus. And sorry about that bark. My dog's going apeshit upstairs. So all right, next up we have Pestilent Death, and this is Chapters of Depravity, and this came out 2019. And this was a split release between Blood Harvest and Rotted Life. First thing, when I heard this record, it really reminds me a lot of like Banished and even like Gutted, I would say. That'd be my best comparison for if you haven't heard of these guys. It's high quality, classic death metal sounds. Really reminiscent of, you know, the 90s sound for sure on this. Great unholy guttural vocals on this. These LA Maniacs create a massive depth that encompasses the whole record. They get better and better with each record they put out. This is, I think, their second record, and it's just fucking killer shit. You know, I love it when I see something new from these guys, and this just like rest their shit, badass. So if you're into old school death, this is a fucking must. Pestilent Death, check it out. Alrighty. Now we have Ripper. And this is Into Oblivion. And this record is also on Blackwater Records. As you notice, this is probably a third record or so I got from these guys. Fucking killer label. If you want to check out a new label, some different stuff, you know, that's not mainstream and all that kind of stuff, but really solid shit, check them out for sure. It's Blackwater Records. So I just kind of want to give them a shout out because they've been putting out some killer shit. It's real kind of limited stuff, but it's fucking badass. So, and with Ripper, you know, very cool artwork on there. Kind of really cool inside. You get the real kind of neat montage kind of a thing or artwork on there. It's kind of badass. But yeah, really well put together. The Blackwater does a really nice job doing their stuff. So, I could do a really short review on this record. First of all, it's Motorhead worship with splashes of punk. Hence, this is Motorpunk. It's fucking badass. So, it has a lot of really cool punk, you know, hooks to it. Has the Motorhead energy, you know, and it has like the greatness of all like the new wave of British heavy metal bands, kind of all rolled together in one record. So if that kind of sounds like something that you're into, you'll love this record. It's just, you know, 10 tracks on this that kill from beginning to end. If you can find this record, pick it up for sure, because it's a fucking banger. So, Ripper, like the title says, it's a ripper. Alright. Now we got this little ditty. And this is Abithik with Domination of the Wicked. And this just came out this year, 2021. And this came out on Iron Bonehead. Abithik is from Germany. They play kind of semi-melodic death doom, I would say. This is their third record. It's kind of early 90s style death metal, but with slow, kind of plodding, expressive, melodic, extreme death metal. Or doom metal, I should say, really. Doom metal. If that makes sense. It's got only 4 songs on this. It comes around about like 35 minutes long, I think. It's just like really slow, punishing riffs on this. Kind of reminds me of like the Bolt Thrower Victory era. And that's my favorite era of Bolt Thrower, so it's fucking killer. This is a high recommendation record for sure. If you're into Death Doom, this is superb stuff. So check it out for sure. Abythic. Check it out. Alright. And I got one more for you guys. And this record is Demiser. Really cool artwork on this. I really dig that. And Demiser, this is Through the Gate Eternal. This came out 2021 on Boris Records. And Demiser is a band from South Carolina. And they are black thrash unit. It's just non-stop lightning riffs on this thing. Brutal thrashing solos. It's very guitar driven for sure, and it's fucking badass. They do a hell of a job, and it has great evil sounding vocals on this. It kind of reminds me a lot of like an early Sodom record is what I would compare it to. These newcomers are the real deal, man, and I can't fucking wait for more from them. I love this record. It's just killer. So get on it, buy this fucking thing, support the bands, and this is Demiser. And that's, what do we got? That was 12 records, I think, something like that, 10 records. But yeah, oh, I got one more thing I want to show you guys that's pretty cool that I'm going to add kind of to my new area in my music room that I'm going to do, and I just got this the other day, so you might like this. And this is a new skateboard deck I got. And this is from Mark Riddick at Riddick Art. I mean, look at that fucking thing. Is that a badass piece of art or what? I mean, killer shit. But yeah, so until I get these other videos done with some really cool shit coming, stay extreme, everybody. See you later.